All right, here he is.
So is there anything you're afraid to say?
No. Not while I'm singing it.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's definitely
if
what
I sing it,
meant.
it'll work. Fuck it, as long as I sing it.
It's interesting because a lot of creative people, I've had that same experience. A lot of creative people had that experience of somebody who's further along the road as a creator is like, you could say anything. You could be your real self.
Yeah.
And you're like, really? And you try it and it works and it's like, well, this is great.
Yeah, but it takes somebody who's so accomplished to tell you that you thinking too fucking hard. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought I was making what I thought was a formulaic hit record. I thought that I was following the structure, and I worked so hard to find a specific way to do this. And then bruh just came and kind of shattered that whole shit. Like, nah, nigga, you can just say the shit you've been wanting to say.
So is there anything you're afraid to say?
Nah, not while I'm singing it.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's definitely
If
what
I sing it,
meant.
it'll work. Fuck it, as long as I sing it.
Because when I'm singing it, I am taking some of the sting out of it,
Yeah.
so I can. It's art.
Yeah, and what I find like to be the most, when you ask, now that I think about it, what I like most about singing, because I didn't really have an answer for it when you first asked me that. What I like most about singing is the ability to make your thoughts and your story and your feelings palatable for anybody, like from any other walk of life. You feel me? Like, I could say some shit and I say some real nigga shit and only niggas gonna feel me, but I sing it, and like me singing about how I'm feeling, about how the homies feeling, about how everybody feeling, now like the whole world is gonna stop and listen to some real nigga shit. You feel me? Because it sound good to them, it's palatable to them, just like a Whitney Houston record would be.
Sure.
But you hearing about some whole other shit. So I'm seeing that it's power in being able to tell a story and make it universal.
But there's a lot of this shit. You're like, if I just said this to you, that would be
work.
That
Yeah.
would be wild.
Yeah, it
But if I
would be
sing
wild.
it, I could get away with it.
Yeah, hell yeah. You could sing some nut shit and that shit work, but you fuck around and say it and they be like, you fucking wild. For real.
What's some shit that you sang that you're like, yo, if I said this, people would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I sang it, so it worked.
Bro, it's line after line, man. That just becomes what I do at this point. They just be saying shit like, let me just sing some wild shit like. Starting records, like, I got too many hoes, like, boom, start a record, like, I got too many hoes. Motherfuckers like, what? That's crazy. But to me, you know what's actually so crazy, I find oftentimes people, I guess the reverse of that can be, if you say something that's regular, but if you sing it, it sounds crazy. So I could say some regular shit, like I'm talking to the homies, man, I got too many hoes, bro, boom, boom. And niggas just like, man, that shit crazy, we just talking. But you sing it, and it's just like, what the fuck, did you just sing that shit? I don't know.
So do you find yourself through the day, like you hear yourself think something or say something and be like, yeah, that's crazy, I need to sing that?
It more so stuff that I hadn't said, like stuff that's just kind of in my head, like thoughts. Most of the shit, like the crazy shit I would put on the record, I never actually said out loud or nothing. But that's another thing I peeped with Dream did. He kind of just go in there and just start singing shit in the booth. Like, I'm like, damn, that's a really hard process. Like, so I kind of just adapted that.
So you saw him freestyling
Yeah.
in the booth and copied that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
What else did you take from him?
Really that, because he a real nigga, bro. So we just be in the studio talking about all type of shit. Like, that's the homie. So when he fuck around and he start singing on a record, like the shit that we just talked about, he's able to like kind of like when I'm working on a record and I'm stuck on something, he can finish my story for me because we just talked about it.
Right.
And he, like, with a quickness type shit. But it's, I learned from everybody I work with, though. Like I learned a lot of harmony shit from Tyler, and I learned a lot of controlling your own creative and your own production from Tyler. I learned from Sadiq to like how to keep shit classic. You feel me?
Okay.
Well,
how do you do that?
It's certain instruments that bring out certain emotions, right? So when you record on certain things or certain instrumental elements, they can bring out certain emotions where you don't even have to. Where I can kind of apply what I learned from Dream. Like, damn, like I don't have to sing something that's. If you were to see this written out, it wouldn't be classy, right? Like, this is some real, like, wild ass shit, right? But because I use this particular instrument or this particular chord or this particular string while I said that shit, all of a sudden it made whatever I put on a record sound very elegant. So, like, I just learned, like, shit like that. Like, certain instruments that you can use to
you make me think about it, like, think about, like, Stevie Wonder, like, playing certain piano notes or keyboard notes, and that'll hit me here in my heart. Right. But then a bass will hit me here in the hip, right? You want to start dancing or whatever, and a guitar will hit you differently emotionally. It's
that contrast, man. I started really enjoying, like, the idea of that movement, like approaching that record like a roller coaster, like a dance or something. Like, so it's like, wow, the bass is doing like this. You feel me? Like, the whole time it's doing this, you got like some strings or some vocals that's doing like this. So wow, this is going up, this is moving around it, and it's doing that, and then you got a whole like string section that's going the other way and doing like that, and then you got some other shit that's going. So it's almost like some double helix type shit. Like, like to me, that shit just it excites me more so than any particular part of the process. It's the whole thing coming together and being one thing.
It sounds like you can see the music.
Yeah, in a way, like type shit. Like it's like a feeling, like a rhythm.
Like synesthesia.
Not like, I wouldn't say literally. Not like like I'm physically seeing
Kanye
colors and shit like that.
He sees colors with sounds and these sorts of things, and
I say it's more like a feeling. It's like a goosebump or like a jolt type shit. That's why I can't really dance that good.
You can't dance?
No, I can't dance for shit. Like, I'm not a dancer. Cause I'll fuck around. I'll be in the club or some shit. And motherfuckers be dancing and everybody doing one rhythm, but I'm dancing to the motherfucking guitar part. So I'm like this. While I just can't dance.
A lot of people want to be able, like, they dance as a way to understand the record.
Yeah. No, I can't. I'm listening to some whole other part of the song. Like, so everybody dancing to one rhythm, but I hear the whole shit. So I'm dancing to the motherfucking shakers or to the snare or some shit. Dancing to the hi-hat, looking crazy. So
then you just would rather not dance at all?
Nah, I can't do it, man. I still dance sometimes and shit. I do a little jig or whatever, but nah, I can't, like, I can't dance because I'll start hearing something that make me do another rhythm now.
So if you're on stage, then what do you do? Because you're supposed to dance a little bit.
I mean, a little bit. I got like a little two-step. I ain't just like a non-dancing motherfucker. It ain't like I look crazy. Like, I'm just not, like, I'm not Chris Brown or no shit like that.
No, Chris Brown is the great dancer.
Yeah, I'm not like, I ain't on that type of shit. Fuck no. But I could, you feel me? I do a little two-step, that type of shit.
You start working on the next one yet?
Yeah.
How far along
I started
are you?
working on that while I was like halfway through this one.
How far along are you?
It's still early. It's still early in it, but shit, it's getting close. It's getting close. I feel like I'm just now starting to find a little rhythm. I'm probably gonna get in the studio tomorrow or something.
You think this year or next year?
Possibly this year.
Possibly this year.
Yeah, it could be.
What is the vibe for the next one that's different than the vibe for Wasteland?
I haven't really found it yet.
Okay.
Like, it'll probably shape up the further I get along in it. I'll be able to be like, ooh, like this the energy, this what it is, this the bounce. But as of right now, it's just a couple songs.
What is the vibe, the mood, the energy for Wasteland?
I think it's just very much a it's pretty self-explanatory shit. I mean, after Fuck the World, you feel me, the pandemic happened, and it's just and and it's like more and more shit going on politically, more shit going on in the world, more shit going on personally. So I think it's very much just shit wasteland. It's this this post-pandemic like culmination of fucking I guess despair, but still hopefulness, but still lust and leisure. With, you feel me, them classic elements of drug, sex, and rock and roll. It's very like, man, it's like fuck it, fuck everything. I don't give a shit about nothing, but still like, man, like when I'm by myself, I think about so much shit. But just give me another E-pill, like type of shit.
Last thing, your superpower. What is it that you can do better than other people that has led to your success?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can't really call it. I don't. I wish I knew. I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. I don't, bro. Like I'm not. I feel like I'm not. I personally feel like I'm not the best at anything, but
you're good at a lot of things.
But that makes me like so fucking good though. Like I don't really know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it is about my songs that people like so fucking much. I don't know what it is about.
You don't know?
Nah, bro. I don't be knowing. I make what I like, so I'm just kind of moving based off of the person that I want to be. I'm my favorite artist. I just think I'm ill just because I think I'm ill. I don't really have a reason why. So I guess maybe other people feel that way too.
But do you envision, if I wasn't me, what would I want to hear?
Yeah, hell yeah.
If I was a kid, like whatever.
So I mean, I guess I know why people feel it, why people fuck with it. But it's not nothing I can physically describe. It's just like a bounce. It's a feeling. It's just a certain like energy, a certain attitude to it. So I guess I got good ears. You know what I mean? I think that might be my superpower. I think I'm really good at gauging what sounds good, what looks good, what makes sense, what's gonna be palatable, what's gonna be like. I'm good with taste. I say that's my superpower.
But I like that you are your favorite artist.
Yeah.
That's dope, because you deserve that. You need that confidence to get up and go do it.
Nah, hell yeah. In my brain, I'm the fucking best. Like, it ain't nobody fucking with me. But I can understand why, if we're talking technical ability, motherfuckers would be like, I like them, I like them, I like that makes sense. Music is all subjective. It's all art, so you're gonna like whatever the fuck you like. But personally, I feel like when it comes to taste, I'm able to like gauge like what's the shit. Like I'm able to be like, yeah, that's lame. No, that's hard. Like that's when I'm picking out sounds, I feel like that's a lot of things too. Shit, it's your ears. Like when you sing, it's like I can know that that's not the note for that, but this is the note for that. And technically, it might not be the right note, but this is the note for this. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It don't really make no sense. It's like a feeling, I guess. But I think it's that, which is why it be motherfuckers who've been doing this shit way longer than me that still checking with me, like, hey, bro, what you think about this? Like, how you feel about it? You know what I'm saying?
Because you got the ear.
Yeah.